This mysterious whale that is friends with Donald Trump opened yet another short position on Bitcoin, this time worth $126 million. Is Bitcoin about to start crashing towards $88,000? Let's analyze.
My crypto paradise.
Hello ladies and gentlemen of the Paradise Club, this is Simon from My Crypto Paradise and let's analyze Bitcoin. BTC is doing exactly what I have predicted in the previous video. We are getting nice reaction from the bottom. I've told you we will go slightly to the upside, we will get rejected at 61.8% and then we will start dumping. That's exactly what's happening. Let's right now analyze if we can start breaking below this buy wall. There's $77 million waiting to be filled. Can we go and break through it, or are we gonna see a nice upward momentum? Let's take a look what's happening behind the scenes. So behind the scenes we have the CVD slightly decreasing, net long positions are consolidating, net short positions are increasing, we will be talking about that, and open interest is kinda stable, right? Kinda stable, kinda consolidating. So what's happening after this crash? Loads of crypto noobs that have been full all in long positions with 50, 100x leverage right here. After they have got liquidated, they are not really willing to take any more bets right now. So that's why you are seeing these sideways things, but still there is loads of over leveraged long positions in the market. All right, on Bitcoin pair, definitely there are still loads of them left. So somebody is trying to push the market more down, and some big players, not many of them, are positioning themselves into short positions. Big players, why am I saying big players? Because they are hiding their short positions very well. Take a look at this huge increasement. We have got this size right before the huge crash. Take a look. This size of a short increasement right before the crash. Now we are getting it again, but take a look how they hit it in this small candle. Beautiful, beautiful work. Another one, big player, short position right here. So as you can see, it's not small increments of short positions, which is suggesting retail. It's big chunks, which is suggesting big players, right? So somebody is betting on continuation to the downside. This is increasing bearish probabilities. Let's take a look right now on Bitcoin CME futures gap. We have closed the CME futures gap that we have created on September 26. So right now it's very important that Bitcoin will be able to hold above this support. If we will start crashing and reclaiming below this support and we will retest it, that is a successful reclaim. You know what consists of successful reclaim? It's a breakout with rise in volume and then a retest with decreasement volume. That's your entry right here. Stop loss right here, very tight, and the targets as far away as possible. As you know, from the macro perspective, we are targeting $88,000 in case the things I will be talking about will have some confirmations. Let's take a look also, because lots of you are asking me about altcoins. Well, where are we at right now? Where are we at right now on our cheat sheet that you can find on our website mycryptoparadise.com of Bitcoin dominance cycle. So let's take a look what's happening. The Bitcoin is decreasing, right? Bitcoin dominance increasing. So where we are, Bitcoin decreasing, right? Bitcoin decreasing. So we can be right here or right here, but Bitcoin dominance is also increasing. So we are at this stage. All right. The altcoins are decreasing fast. Okay. The next phase, this might be just a start of it, because you can see that we are not having some big movements. So we are just starting this phase. If we will not be able to break this Bitcoin dominance below this support, all right, that would mean that Bitcoin dominance will start decreasing and it would put a nice volume into altcoins again. If we will hold above this support and we will not be able to turn it into a resistance, it will mean that Bitcoin dominance will continue to go to the upside, all right, and this stage right here will continue, all right, until we see that decreasement of altcoins fast. Right now they are just decreasing, but most of the times during this today and yesterday they are stable, right? They are kind of stable. They are not crashing anymore like they did a few days ago. They are kind of stable. It's not a big crash, but it can start happening. So that is why it's important to watch how is this performing in reaction and context with the altcoins right now, because this stage is still ongoing and sooner or later it will have an effect on altcoins once there will be a big move. So again, until we can reclaim this support into a resistance, the Bitcoin dominance will continue to go to the upside and we will touch again 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. And if that's gonna be confluenced by Bitcoin going to the downside, you should be very well aware that altcoins will be dropping as well. Let's take a look at Bitcoin versus Euro. We have not been able, as I have already told you, break the previous high created on January 2025 in Euro pair, alright? In USD pair, as you know, we have created a high, but not in a Euro pair. What does it mean? It means that the real strength in Bitcoin is not there just yet. I want to see break and reclaim of the previous high. So that means break, retest, proper reclaim. I want to see to be able to say that Bitcoin is really strong. Until that's done, I can just assume that Bitcoin is making a high on the dollar pair just because dollar index, aka dollar, is getting weaker. As you can see, since January 2025, we have lost 12% of its value. And right now we are at support. We are having some bullish confirmations. We have concluded double 3 corrective mode wave pattern. So with the highest probability, dollar will start increasing on its value. Do you know Warren Buffett? He's holding like 95% of his position right now in cash. So that's interesting, isn't it? Let's take a look on Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. So weekly candle. Well, first of all, 3 attempts. All right, I have been updating you shooting star on the attempt of breaking above $121,000. Third attempt unsuccessful. I've told you if we are about to start pumping towards $135,000, I'm not longing right here at resistance, right? I've told you bearish. We are still bearish until we can finally reclaim that $121,000. We have not done it, all right? So I was still keeping my bearish stand, all right? And we have been in ParadiseFamilyVIP trading based on it. So what's gonna increase the bearish probabilities of going towards $88,000 is the weekly candle closing below the moving average trend line, all right? We have already closed below this huge resistance and we have created triple top formation. So it's increasing the probabilities of $88,000 incoming. It's increasing the probabilities that we are trading inside of that expanded flat pattern where this was corrective mode A wave, B wave, and right now we are about to have a motive mode C wave that will take us towards $44,000, and after that we will have higher degree third wave towards $240,000. So that would mean this was the first wave, secondary wave, and then third wave will take us towards $240,000. But first 44, but it can be fast, it can be very fast. You know how crypto can drop by 60-70%, not only in altcoins but also in Bitcoin pretty fast, right? So definitely $44,000. I don't think it's going to be a slow grind. In case we will go there, it's going to be quick. If we take a look, why am I bearish on the weekly time frame? Furthermore, it's not just the Elliott wave, it's not the candle confirmations, it's not the price action only, but also the oscillators. If you take a look, higher high, lower high on the MACD, all right? We also have a bearish cross. This is a bearish divergence. If you are being educated by pro crypto traders on our website, mycryptoparadise.com, you know, this is a classic strong bearish divergence where the bulls are losing momentum and the bears can take over very, very easily. On RSI, we are having extended bearish divergence. Take a look at that. Extended bearish divergence. We are creating lower highs. On the price action, higher highs. That's a bearish divergence, extended bearish divergence, all right? So very, very bearish on the oscillators as well. We have also got a nice reclaim, that is the breakout and retest, right? And right now we are pointing to the downside. That's bearish, that's not bullish at all. So until we can reclaim, again, I'm gonna tell you, until we can reclaim that $121,000, that means break and retest, all right, on a low volume, I will not be targeting $135,000. I will not be repositioning myself into some long positions, but I'm focusing deeply on shorting the market. All right, first wave in that motive wave pattern is going to be towards $88,000. Let's right now zoom in, because this is gonna subdivide itself into 5 smaller waves. So where we at? I do believe we have created the first wave, secondary wave, and right now we are in the third wave that will take us towards $85,000. So let's take a look at this. 1, 2, 3. The third wave is also subdividing itself into 5 smaller waves. It can drop short. It can probably finish right here at the previous low. Then we will have a fourth wave, and then fifth wave will take us towards $88,000 or 85. In case of fifth wave truncation, the third wave can already take us there. All right, so something to pay attention to. Right now, as you can see, we have got a beautiful retest of that moving average trend line, which is bearish. We have got a retest of that 618 Fibonacci retracement level that I have analyzed from this wave right here. If you are in ParadiseFamilyVIP, you are getting our personal trade setups with clear entry and exit targets. As you know, we have been longing not a Bitcoin but Ethereum as having much better moves. So we have been longing Ethereum right here and shorting Ethereum right here. We will very soon place stop loss to break even. I have probably a picture right here. As you can see, we have longed Ethereum exactly at the bottom. We have take target 1. Together with that, we have been already entering short positions. We have placed stop loss to break even on our long. That was our tactic, and right now we are basically secured on a long side and we are focusing on riding the price to the downside. So confirmations for increasement of short positions will be definitely a reclaim below this support zone. I will keep all of this for the next video for Saturday, so we will go through 4-hour time frame. Very important stuff right here that will help you to play this market in the short term and also on the 1-hour time frame. But I need to just tell you very quickly that 5 moves to the downside have been completed. That is the first wave, right? Secondary wave, ABC, completed, beautifully retested 618 Fibonacci retracement level, and right now we are targeting downside. Here will be a support, and then here will be a support as well, and then a huge liquidity pool at around $94,000 on 1-hour time frame. But about 1-hour time frame in the next video that I will record for you on Saturday. Until then, trade with a proper trading strategy, with a proper trading tactics. Take it easy and smooth, and I will see you on Saturday. Cheers.